something I've been thinking about a lot since we had a meeting last week for the first Saturday Help the Homeless. And so, first of all, Jason and I ran into each other at our high school reunion after 20 years apart, and realized that even though we've come where our faith backgrounds and our belief systems are very different, we overlap dramatically. And it's because at the core of his pretty strict, not strict, but he's I believe a devout Christian. He's a solid man and a solid follower of Christ. But at the root of all those beliefs are things that I resonate with deeply. And so we started having lunch together and talking about those things, and really, and he reads a lot of progressive things too. He reads Eckhart Tolle and things like that. And so one of the topics that we came to is that of service and how that resonated. And then he ended up, so then he was the one who called me on Valentine's Day and said, hey, you want to give away stuff to the homeless? Next person, and then that rapidly, we pulled in Merrick, like, boom, his ears, and he got attracted to that service feeling too. But what was cool is, so this week we were joined by another high school friend who was drawn and said, I really want to participate, I want to help out. And so he runs a yoga studio, and has been motivated by the things he's been reading about what are they called, the sutras and things about service specifically. And so when he read about this, he was like, the things that I'm studying in my Hindu-based yoga practice are calling me to help in this service activity. And Merrick's background is Jewish, so we have Christian, Jewish, Hindu, and alternative. I don't know what I am. How do I label that? Anyway, so we had these 4 people who all had a shared high school experience, shared youth experience, went off in the world for 20 years, learning what life is like and what it's not, and what it means, what's important and what's not, come together 20 years later, still with vastly different spiritual backgrounds, but having a concrete overlap in this place of love and service and helping one another. Isn't that beautiful? Not intentional, just like this. Felt like we should be getting sponsored by Benetton or something like that.
You only live once. Enjoy the color.